Yo, what is going on everyone? My name's Abductual TK or Tom, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we've got a nice recent story. It only happened about a week ago, so I really hope you enjoy this one. Got some Call of Duty Cold War in the background, my second game on free-for-all using the gold AK-47, and it was a nice little gameplay, so hope you enjoyed that too. Let's get straight into it. So going into this, I really didn't think this was going to develop into a video, but I'm really glad it did because I was running dry a little bit on video ideas, and when this happened I was like, this would be a fun little video to make, so that's what's going on. We're going to make a video on it, and if you've read the title, I'm not sure what I've named it, but something to do with mangoes I presume, and yeah, said mangoes really did create a pretty unreal experience for myself. And it all stemmed from me seeing, I think it was a video on YouTube or TikTok, or I read something, I might have just read something to be fair, about how mangoes can in fact make your high longer and more intense, obviously from smoking said ganja. Now reading this, I knew I had some dried mango in the cupboard, and I wasn't sure if you needed fresh mango or dried mango. People were just saying something like the Asian mango is better because it has more terpenes, or I don't even know what they are. So I was like, whether it works or not, the mango's kind of good anyway, so you know, no one's really losing here. So I tried it. It said eat it like 40 minutes, 45 minutes before you smoke, and I was like, okay, cool. So I started chomping on this mango, and I basically ate the whole bag. It was just a small bag of dried mango, but you know, plenty enough. And yeah, 40 minutes goes by, I smoke a nice little joint, and you know, I wait, I guess. I wasn't really like thinking constantly, you know, is anything gonna happen? Like, I was just like, I'm just gonna enjoy myself as I would normally, and we'll just see how it goes. And it started off really normal actually, just nothing out of the ordinary, and I just laid in bed watching TV. I was watching like Rick and Morty or something, and then all of a sudden I got really tired, which that's normal, you know, you really do get tired when you smoke, and I was okay with that, but the only thing was, it was that kind of tiredness where you just can't help your eyes shut, and they're just kind of shutting for you, and you just have to kind of take it. So I tried resisting my eyes closing, but I couldn't do it. I was so tired, so I just let it happen. Bear in mind at this point the high was fully set in, like I was pretty frozen in my bed, like I couldn't really move, which is standard, you know, it's what you expect. But yeah, so my eyes started closing. I was like, screw it, I'll go with it, let's just relax. And as soon as I closed my eyes, this is where it gets really weird. So I closed my eyes, and as soon as I did, I could see myself in a third-person view of yeah, myself in my bed and my room, like sort of like a 360 view from the corner of my room, which was really weird. Okay, that's not normal. And from that, this is where the quote-unquote psychedelics did actually come from. So these colourful shapes, 3D, you know, to paint a picture, these were 3D shapes, so think of your cuboids and all that, were flying out my head and back into my head. I mean, it's just insane to think about. Like, multiple shapes were flying out my head, pretty big shapes, you know, I'm really trying to paint the picture here, pretty big shapes of all the colours are coming out my head in a third person view and coming straight back into it. And that was just wild, you know. That at the time that did scare me, because I was like, I've never come across this before in my life. And it sounds cool, it does. Every time I've mentioned this to someone, it's like, that sounds pretty cool. Like, you know, not really a scary experience, but to me, it was a bit scary. Because I didn't know what was going to happen next, is more what I was thinking. So I opened my eyes, because I didn't really want to be doing that. And I felt kind of unwell, if I'm honest. I felt quite unwell, and I really needed to eat and probably drink something, but I was so frozen in my bed. I think I laid in my bed for at least 10 to 15 minutes before I moved, even though, you know, when you're in that position you so want to move, but you just don't want to at the same time. So I finally did move. I went downstairs and I went really lightheaded. Like, I thought I was gonna completely drop to the floor, pass out, and something crazy was gonna happen. But luckily, that did not happen. I did not pass out. But you know when you get like really lightheaded, like you are literally about to, like your eyes are about to roll into the back of your head and you're about to hit the ground. That's exactly how I felt. I was like, I've got to eat. It's something to do with eating something. So yeah, I made some noodles. I ate them, and as soon as I ate like 2 bites of these noodles, it's like I just hit myself with a stim shot and just regen my whole body. It was pretty fantastic, to be honest. But yeah, other than that, this particular high lasted double the amount of time it normally would, essentially, and that is the mangoes. That is what people say. You say that it makes your high last longer, and it 100% did. And it also gave me psychedelic shapes, so pretty mad to say, you know, some dried fruit made this experience. I mean, I don't know if it's really coming across that crazy on video. Obviously, these things probably normally don't. It's more of a if you were there kind of thing, or if you were me. But I just wanted to get it across anyway because it was a really crazy moment for me. I mean, seeing myself in a third-person view with psychedelic shapes coming out my head and back in, and then feeling like I'm about to pass out, pretty crazy to me. So let me know what you thought of the video. Give it a like, give it a comment, and just let me know what you thought. Hopefully get some more videos out soon. I've definitely got some that I can make, so subscribe for more videos like this, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.